everyone and welcome to Jubilee Road. So today we are going to have a layout update. It's been I don't know how long since I did one of these, so I thought, well, it's a new year and someone actually asked for a layout update in the last video, so I thought, yeah, let's do one. We do have some trains running around. We got the newly resprayed HST running around, and we have something American, so you'll spot that in the video. So we're first going to start off today with this brick wall here. Now, as you can see, the scenery ends there, which isn't tall enough, which a lot of you have been saying, and I've been wondering, how do I get these bricks covered? Well, I already know, guys. I am actually going to use stuff called shaper sheet. Now this will come up to around about where this is and go right the way across both ways so I can cover that up. And here comes the American engine, guys. Just see it there? This actually hasn't been seen on the channel for nigh on 2 years, this loco, so nice to see it out on the line. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and it'll go all the way down to where the castle ruins are there. I think that will be a nice way to do it, and obviously then I will detail it. So there, hope you like that idea. Let me know what you think. Nothing going on in the sheds, never is, to be honest. If we come round here and we look in this corner, I have actually got the plaster cloth all the way to the wall now. The next job will be actually to put 2 layers on. Now if you are using plaster cloth on your layout, I would recommend you use 2 to 3 layers just to support what's on top. Trees and little buildings and stuff. That's just a little tester, that ready rock there. This will be covered in ready rocks as usual. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that looks. We got loads more work and detailing to do on that. Come through the station area then. We got the cross-country Voyager sat on track there. We do have a major storage problem here at Jubilee Road, but I'm going to get to that. Nothing then on the station area itself. Now these things, as you can see there, now these are what goes on the end of the station, but I'm going to use them for the bus station, which is going to go here. I'm going to scratch build a bus station, and these are going to be used, well, incorporated into that bus station. So I'll do a video on that once I get round to doing it, because there's so many jobs. But we got 2 of them there, so that will be happening. Oh dear. I think we have a slight issue here. Yeah, looks like we've had some escaped sheep and they've been knocked over in the station car park. I think someone needs a sack for that. I don't know what is going on. Someone needs a colour cleaner to clean up that mess. Gosh. Right, anyway, guys. Only having a laugh, guys. You know that. We go to the farm area. Now, the sheep are actually in the farm now, which, well, not all of them, as you just saw. I'm really happy with the way this area is looking. Got the network rail yard just here. Still a nice scene. And here we go. I've been doing detailing work on this cliff side here. And you did hear me say that I have a big storage problem here at the layout, which I do. Now, this line at the over here goes nowhere. Actually, you can just see where it goes. Just there. Now, the plan is to have the line run that way, on an incline down underneath the board, all the way round, and put storage sidings in behind here, so I can store something like the Blue Pullman, which, if you own one, you know how much of a pain in the backside it is to get it on and off the track. So that is really, really needed, and it'll give some more filming opportunities with this line. So when that happens, which will be later on in the year, this junction will be changed. The 3 points, 1, 2, and 3, sorry about the shadow, guys, they will be coming out. Now this point will be turned into a double slip point, and the 2 will be going into streamlined points, so we can up the line speed here in the area. Now, bit of sort of, I can't talk again. This happens every video, guys. A bit of a tip for you once this American train trundles out the way. Right, as you can see, these 2 points here, the crossover, they're quite sharp. These are what I like to call train set points, not model rail points. There is a difference. Now, most trains do not cross these points. If you are building a layout, do not use these points. Get the biggest radius points and curves you could possibly get on your layout. You know, I know most of you don't have the space, but try your best to get 3rd radius and above on the curves, and medium to long points on your layout. If you can get away with that, guys, do it. It'll save a lot of time by trains not derailing, because probably it's never been in a video, a train crossing that, because it comes off. So yeah, those points will be coming out later on in the year. Now we go to the more scenic part of the layout. Been adding some detail. We've got some trees which I put up. Easiest way to do these, put the trees in, guys. This is plaster cloth, as you know. Where you want the trees, get a really sharp nail, put it in and just twist it a little bit and it'll go through. Then you put a bit of PVA in that hole, put the tree in, and, well, as you can see, glued in nicely. Works. We've got static grass, which is a slightly different colour over there, and this is a longer grade grass. And then we got that big tree sat up there, all on its own. As you can see, this part of the layout is actually looking quite nice. Now if we go up to the village area, now normally nothing ever changes. Well, today is a massive exception to that. Now if we come over here, well, what's happened? Well, the campsite's moved from there to there, and if we pan all the way across, the houses have all moved as well. If we move up that way. Now, if you watched the Welcome to Jubilee Road 2018, you would know the reason for this. The 009 railway is going to go here on this edge on a raised section. Don't know how high yet. It won't be massively high. And it'll run the length of the village area, coming down to here, about where the end of the grass is. It'll go under a tunnel round there. So that's what the village is going to be like. It'll have a 009 railway running through it. Now the main road, which is running sort of along here where this open top bus is, and the road will actually just go over that way, and the 009 will curve around on a bridge, and I'm going to sort this out here, and it's going to go across there so it can disappear. Now this will be run by a electronic shuttle system, so I do not have to touch it while I'm up in the attic. Much better running it that way. So that's the village. So I think that'd be much more exciting to have the 009 up there. Now over this way, nothing's really happened, to be honest, guys. You got the fairground there. A lot more people in the music part. Now if you can just zoom in, and I will there you go, guys. You can see how many people are there now. Quite a lot more than it was. I'm going to start putting the people around the rides as well, so loads to do. We've now moved to a slightly different location on the layout. We got some detailing work going on in this Queen's Park station, as you can see. Looking pretty nice there. More detail and people to put on. This area, which as you know is going to be the Heritage Depot, is quite, at the moment, is kind of a dumping area, which you can see. I'm still waiting on the modular engine shed. It is on its way, but the people I bought off emailed me and said there's a problem with their people who provide their packaging, which is a bit annoying for them. So fair play to them for letting me know that. So yeah, it'll be a long time before this sees any work, to be honest, guys. Park, that's the next bit. Got to finish that in the corner, and obviously finish that in that corner as well. So plenty to get on with, guys. Now, if we go down to the Clifton branch line to the end, yeah, nothing's happened. I lied. I put a road in, which I was doing just before Christmas. Ignore the coaches, they just sat there because, as I said, storage problem. There will be a back scene and a hillside along there as well. You might have spotted what's in the shed. A DB Schenker 66. Now this recently come to the layout but had a few problems. I will get round to doing a video on that very soon. So basically that is the layout update at the moment. The layout is getting slowly better, which, well, it needs to by now, guys. It's been here 5 years, for goodness sake. So basically my plan, and I really want to try and stick to it, is by the end of this year I want a lot of this layout to be complete. So I'm going to be busy, I think. So there we go, guys. That is layout update for January 2018. I'm now going to leave you with a few shots of the two locos running around. Very odd pairing there. A HST and an American engine. Yeah, well, I am a bit weird here at the layout, so I'm sure you can enjoy it anyway. So guys, thanks you very much for watching. Just have a few clips of these now running around, and that will be it for today. Bye everyone.